All right. You know, in regards to the Nutbwallers, I've given it much thought as of today, and honestly, kind of a little while too, for a while now too. I mean, and look, I know it's not functioning the same, and it's not really anyone's fault in there, right? I know I've been at fault for a lot of the damage that I've caused into that group, and you know, the group text incident that started it all, and obviously what I did, like, you know, toward the end of January. I'm not gonna forget that. But I did bring back everyone, right? Except Anastasia, I just forgot her number. I'm gonna have to, if I go back to Facebook/Messenger, I'm gonna have to you know, ask her about it. But yeah, for some reason I don't know why I don't have her number on the contact list, the hard copy one. So I'll take care of that. But as for the Nutbwallers group alone, look, man, I understand that I've done so much wrong to that group, and going back to last year and even the year before that, of all the lashing out that I did to mostly Russ and Dewey, and even to the group as a whole, and obviously the group text incident, the infamous group text incident, and what I did toward the end of January. You know, I mean, I had 4 months away from my own friend circle, and especially these guys. You know, some of them had reached out to me through YouTube when I was only there as I was in the process of catching up with my videos from old basketball shoot-around games, and you know, that's what I've been doing. And you know, guys like Julio and Carlos have caught up. You know, have caught up to me, and you know, they were concerned, of course. And then later on, it was Russ. No, actually, it was Mari, and then Russ. So, you know, I just think that like where this group stands, the vibes just haven't really felt the same. Yeah, I know there's some days where it gets really active and all that, but you know, it's not gonna feel the same as it was to a certain extent last year, even more so 2023, and the years before that. You know what I'm saying? It just has not felt the same. I myself can feel it. That's not been the same. So as far as the future for this group, I mean, look, like I said, I brought back everyone. I talked with everyone, including Russ and Dewey, just the other day. So it's not like as if, you know, it's not like as if they're not cool with me. Of course they're all cool with me. They trust in me. They forgive me, you know? But as the group as a whole right now, I mean, for me, like, I know that that I've been getting back on the group chats, you know, since the beginning of this month, even before I brought back the rest of the guys. And you know, as soon as Russ became active again, he was going through all of them. And from that aspect, it seems like things are back to normal, as it feels like, right? I know Russ is the one that is most active and all that, but you know, it still shows to this day. But right now, for my sake, I mean, having asked if there's going to be a future, I asked the whole group chat, the one with everyone on it, if there is going to be a future. Now look, I had said it like shortly after the group text incident, and I believe there is going to be a future. Right now, with where I stand, and the fact that I feel so stuck with this life that I have, that I'm mentally burnt out. I mean, the future right now is just not so solid. Not just yet. and let me tell you why. Because I myself cannot function the same. I'm pretty much the engine of that entire Nutbwallers group. As it's been, I was the founder, right? I was the founder of the group, and I mean, I was the one that pretty much that had brought the OGs together, Robbie, a boss, myself, and Chris, and then Tristan came along, and then Bobby, and I'm gonna get to Bobby on another video. So my friendship with Bobby, yeah, and then Alexis for a little bit, Jerry, who just one was too short the tenure, and then later on it was Russ and Dewey, and it became permanent, and then Neil was with Nick at the time, and the minute that I started having my first hangout with Neil, which was the Mission Inn Christmas lights in 2014, then that was when he became officially a Nutballer, and Raymond, just later part of the year, Anastasia, who she claims to be a part of it for a long time, and so is Carlos. So right now, like, look, man, right now where what my decision is, I feel like I'm gonna have to simmer down on the group chats. I'm gonna have to simmer down because of all these like my home life right now. I'm covering enough for some of the family duties that what some of my family members usually do, and that's why I said, like, my outdoor freedom is very limited at this time because of that. Because so right now, like, as I said, like, I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to celebrate, to do that game with for me and Mari's 9-year friendship anniversary. Now, I want to do it on the road, but it may just sound like I'm gonna have to do it as a lunch break game, like at home. You know what I'm saying? Either at home or just not too far out from my dump, that where it'll be held on the road. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'll figure that out eventually, because I may not go too far this time, But yeah, so as far as the Nutbwallers right now, with all the group chats, I may end up having to simmer down, and just because the energy is just not the same. Yeah, I know Russ is back active, and with everyone else knowing what my situation is, especially him, I might just have to simmer down because I just really need to continue focusing on myself, because it's clear to me right now I'm struggling to understand how to apply what I've been taught for our mental health through our therapy, right? That's still a work in progress. So I don't know, man. Like, I mean, I've been giving my all, and I'm doing my very best. I mean, I show flashes, but I might just have to simmer down too on group texting. I might just have to simmer down because the future right now, I can't really say it's solid just yet. But until I know for sure, that's going to be up to me to really, to work the future of this group, because I'm the one that founded it, and I'm still to this day the engine of that whole group. So let's just see how it goes, and and then we'll have to go from there. But I am gonna simmer down from just being in the group chats in general, because it's clear to me that every time I come home, I'm not, like I just feel like I'm having less activity with the group chats, and I don't know when that's going to start, but it's the activity has been showing, like, slowly. So we'll have to see, because I know what I gotta continue dealing with, and right now I just know I don't have space to even breathe in every time I'm, with what I'm dealing with, basically. My home life, and I can say I have enough space in my work life, but even then it's not saying much, because I just feel I struggle to detach myself, or to separate myself rather, from what I'm dealing with at home, because that's been what I've been dealing with like these past 4 months since I ghosted my entire friend circle. And look, you know what? I learned my lesson the hard way. It's why I got the severe anxiety, and that's why, after all the admitting that I did of being a failure of a friend, this is exactly what I got myself into. I mean, karma is real, man. I did myself this, so that is all on me. I'm the one that stepped away for 4 months from my friend circle. So now coming back, it's nice to see Russ and Dewey, just being the latest guys to complete the Nutbwallers group again, my circle. But right now, I can't really see the energy just being consistent. I said it the other day, that I can't go on saying kumbaya, oh yeah, everything's back. Nope. And I told you so. I hate to say I told you so. I can't sit up here and act like everything is going to be back to 100% normal. Didn't I? So yeah, I'm going to have to simmer down, man. Because, I got to continue to focus on myself. And once I see the light in the tunnel, maybe then everything will come back, to what it was before. So I need the positive vibes. These guys, I know they're tired of me, just bringing out the frustration and the negative energy. I know it's why it's just so much silence. And look, I'm still going to treat this as a one more chance thing. So I'm not going to sit here and act like, hey, well, they'll hold me forever. No. Because if I was in their shoes, then I can definitely understand what they're feeling. So this is all I got to say. I'm going to get to Bobby in another video. So peace out.